Good evening, everyone. We are now on day 2 of summer adventure extraordinaire, and it is supper time. So we'll go ahead and start. We'll go ahead and continue with our regular format, which is I give the synopsis of a day, and then we both reflect on the day and share with you our roses and thorns. So the synopsis for the day. Woke up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, 5:30 a.m. We got moving around 6:45. We walked 9 miles to water, our first source of water, which was pretty intense because, you know, we didn't have that much water for the day. So parched. We finally found our water source, sat down, had a leisurely lunch, and found out pretty quickly that both of us, it was going to be a struggle. The mountain was going to beat us today. We were not going to beat the mountain was going to beat us. So we end our night early. It is 5:30 p.m. Actually 6:13. And we start our supper early tonight. Given the state of our bodies and the fact that we need to rest well in order to be better tomorrow. So, Sarah, we'll start with you. What are your reflections on the day? Roses, thorns? If you'd like to add anything extra, you may as well.
Well, I think I'm only going to mention roses tonight.
Roses.
Because the thorns are pretty obvious.
All right.
So, right now the first thing that comes to mind would be the fact that we've got camp set up. We've just had a delicious.
That's camp, my friends. By the way, there's water over here. Stream. Enjoy.
Freeze-dried meal. And we're resting right next to a river that's rushing. Some rapids going on. I don't think that I could be in a more peaceful environment. And it's just what I needed after the day that I had.
Describe the day you had.
Can I just stand up and walk for the camera?
Sure. That would be appreciative. Good demonstration's always good. Modeling.
I guess I could
for
put
the
my
viewers.
peanut butter down.
All right.
Okay. So actually, right now, feeling
feeling
pretty good.
Oh, feeling pretty good.
But notice, I got a little something going on with my hip.
Okay.
And that's just exacerbated by the 40-pound pack that we had to wear. And get a shot of those heels.
Ooh.
Check it out.
Oh,
yeah. So
look at those guys.
The heels are going on like
hindering.
they are. And each one of my toes on my left foot has a lovely blister. And all but one on my right foot. So yeah, it was a challenging day.
But you made it.
But we made it, and so all is well.
And on a serious note, I'm very proud of this girl. Oh. She worked hard today. She was not feeling well, and she persevered.
And I had great support, thanks to Katie K.
All right. So we'll digress now. If you transition. Not digress, transition. Wrong word. So I'm not going to stand because I'm a little awkward standing. So I'm going to go ahead and sit by the campfire. You just sit right here. My favorite little spot.
And a lovely camp area it is.
Aye.
Little fire station.
Reflections on the day. I would say one of my roses was figuring out that I was actually wearing my pack in an incorrect way the entire day yesterday, which was causing intense, if you remember from last night's episode, very intense upper back pain. Today I realized that I had my straps on too tight, so I just loosened them up a little bit, and it made a world of difference. And then after I had my 3 servings of cream of wheat, it had nuts in them, as well as cranberries. I was feeling so good, better than I've ever felt the whole trip. Thorns, I would say, would be my knees are hurting a little bit now because I think my pack is a little too big for me. I'm having the realization that to be a really good backpacker, I kind of need to be a big girl, and as you guys know, I'm not that big of a girl. So my pack's a little bit too big for me. So those would be my thorns. I also am hopeful that Sarah feels better, and I feel bad that she feels bad. But you know, I want this trip to be as enjoyable as possible. So that's all for supper time. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Push record.